Hello everybody, cheers for returning. So as you can see on the bench, we've got a nice new Porsche 911 GT2RS, the MR combo version. This one's the KitBox and PZY version. Been looking forward to this one from when they announced it. I am a bit of a sucker for a Porsche, especially a 911. I don't know what it is about them, it's just the looks that I really do like the 911 look. So yeah, lucky enough to receive the beta version. So we'll do is we'll have a quick unboxing. I know there's one or two up at the moment, but we'll just have a quick look over, and then we'll sort of have a look at the ideas that I've got or I'm going to try and do to it. So I haven't opened the box, I've literally just cut the tag, so your look is my first look. So everything seems well packed. We'll start off, we've got a quick look to start off with. So we've got a bag of clear parts and chrome, one set of wheels, two different tyre whips, so you've got your front and your rears, looks like headlights, air vents, other bits. What I'll do is we'll get it all out and then I'll sort of pick bits and pieces out. So we've got a bag of goodies here. We've got seat belts, screws, and hidden away, I can down the bottom are more of the famous tyre valves. It's really nice that they do supply these with the kits. So yeah, that's them. And then another bag, different style wheels, brake discs. I think they're the wheel vents for the MR version. More vents by the looks of it. This is quite nicely packed, everything's in there. Oh, resin wiper blades again. That's really good. They work really well on the SF90. So nice not building up PE ones. The resin ones fitted well, painted. Yeah, it would look really good. We've got seats and door cards, and then the body, and then in the bottom of the box, it's a little bit tight. That was a bit of a struggle getting that one out. And the bottom of the box is a loose bit of carbon fibre, and that looks like so the decals, the PE parts, everything else. So what I'll do is I'll just quickly unwrap a few bits and pieces, anything of note, anything like that, and then we'll have a look over them. There are no instructions with this one, with it being a beta version. The instructions are all online, they're all on ScaleMates, so they're easy enough to print off. So what I'll do is I'll unwrap a few bits now, and then we'll have a look over a few of the parts that are of interest. I'll see you all in a second. Right, so that's all the resin parts laid out. Unfortunately, there was one little casualty, nothing major, just one of the stalks that come off the centre console. It happens on majority of the resin kits that I've built over the time, so a bit of super glue, as good as new with that one. Fair few bits for the kit, which is quite nice. So it is the stock version or the MR version. I probably won't go with the MR version, I'll probably go stock. I prefer the slightly cleaner look of it that way. So bits on the kit just to sort of look at difference wise. So we've got wheels, two different styles. I think they're the MR styles, and they're the sort of stock style. So yep, we've got two different two different wheels. Roll cage wise, two different style roll cages. I'll get the instructions up on ScaleMates. I've just downloaded them, so we'll have a look. So got two different style roll cages. Nice little feature is the fan to go into the back end, so that's quite nice. There are a few bits that I don't know what they are until I sort of go through the instructions. Wing mirror, these are two-piece by the looks of it, so you've got your top section there and then the lower part of the wing mirror is there. They're a nice design. This one caught my eye, which I think is quite nice. So included in the kit you've got clear parts which look quite nice, look nice and clear, and then you've also got some chrome as well. So you've got chrome for the rear lights. Sorry, I was looking for the clear parts, so I put them down somewhere and can't find them. Yeah, you've got the chrome rear lights, and then you've got chrome headlights. So already built up, already chromed. They do look quite nice, but they have also included resin ones, so you can paint these up yourself. If you want to use a different colour chrome, silver or whatever else, detail them slightly different. You've got the option there of the headlights in resin as well, so that's a nice nice little feature. This has got turnable front wheels, so you've got the knuckles. They will just sort of pop in on the stud there, and then you've got the ability to have posed front wheels. Rear wing, so that looks to me, looks like you might have two different style end plates, these centre supports, and the nice thing is I haven't seen this before, but it's quite nice, and it will make making the wing a lot easier to assemble. Slotted, so it just slots straight in, which would be a lot cleaner and a lot easier to make up. And then the under support for the wing, depending on which way around we go. So I'm learning as I go. So that would just clip in underneath. So that's a nice little detail. You've got two versions of the rear diffuser. Game 1 stock 1MR version. So there'd be wheel discs. They probably won't get used. Brake calipers are separate on this, which is nice, easier to paint. And then you've got two different style brake discs. I think they're roughly the same size. They might be slightly different size. They're your discs. So for the rear end as well, I did notice this unboxing it. You've got your cover, and that has, so it has got Porsche. So more fingers today. It's got Porsche on there as well, so that'd be nice to pick that out. Nice bit of detail. Your wheel centers, they are your front little aero, yeah, your front cooling ducts. They fit in there quite well. And then that's your rear part, your rear bumper. Should make that quite easy for painting, quite nice for painting. This one goes on well. And then your front, same, drops in. I did notice on the ML version you've got two cardinals go over side. On the stock they haven't, so those holes will need filling and then sort of smoothing off. there. Lovely resin wipers. I can't get my words out either. They were nice on the BSF 90. It was so much easier than doing PE wipers. Just paint them up and done and dusted, nice and easy there. So you got vents, front vents and headlight buckets. This is all really well cast, all really clean. And then interior wise, just a couple of bits on the interior that sort of caught my eye. So the dash and centre consoles all in one. So your dials, just quite nice. So they'll drop in there quite well. And then there's like a little fire extinguisher or something there, and your right way around your centre console. So yeah, details on this kit do look really nice. Everything looks clean, crisp and clear. So yeah, no, happy with what they've done and how they've done it. So you got your seatbelt buckles there. Other little vents and detail parts. Excuse the compressor. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll make a bit of room. We'll get the decals out and we'll have a look at them as well. Alright, so we've got everything out now, decal wise and PE parts. So we've got the standard clear acetone for the front windows and the rear windows. The rear have got RS on the top bit. Be nice if these were slightly tinted, but they look good as normal. Got the name badge, small PE parts, light surrounds, wing mirrors, a couple of small sort of details, little Porsche, metallic Porsche badges. So they look quite nice. There's your framework for your time board for one of the MR versions. And then we've got more parts for the time board, brake discs, mats again, which are quite nice. PE rear wings, if you want to use them instead of the resin ones. Number plates, so you've got the standard GT2RS and the GT2RS MR. Yep, so that's that lot. And then a few vents, grills at the bottom. Radiator, I think they're internal parts. Got the window surrounds as well to go on. It all looks, it's all nice, all good as always, so can't complain about the PE. And then decal wise, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sheets. So the first one up, so you've got your Apex taxi for the MR version with your Nuremberg time. They're printed up really nice in like metallic gold. And you've got all your interior parts, so you've got seat covers, all your different colours and styles, GT2RS's, sat nav, your centre console, and then 4 different coloured dials, so you got your black, your red, your yellow, white. Plenty of seat stitching, so they're all printed up really nicely. And then you've got number plate decals, your MR decals, Porsche logos, GT2RS, different colours. So you got your green, white, red, black and blue. And then you got the MR version, which is black, white, gold. Don't know how well it picks up the way the light is. Number plates. A couple of Porsche badges at the bottom again. Some sun strips. So the main sort of delivery side of it. And then everyone's favourite, carbon fibre. So you got full bonnet, carbon fibre, seats by the looks of it, roof, seat backs, probably the rear, they're the rear diffusers, so all carbon for them. There's not actually that much carbon on this one, which is quite nice. And then so that's your wing carbon. Honestly not sure, I'll have a look in a minute. Your wing mirror carbon, another bonnet, your little ducktail spoiler carbon I think there. There your aero discs for your rear wheels. Yeah, so everything, so it's all printed nicely. It's got a nice design on the carbon as well. So, and finally, I printed out the instructions off scale mates for the Porsche. So we'll just have a quick look over. So you've got your kit layout there, and then you've got PE parts, decals, then your metal parts, so your screws. The little metal plate I wasn't sure about is for the front headlights. Two little stops, tyre valves, seat belts, and then your symbols of explanation. So it doesn't look too hard a kit. So here they're explaining certain body parts to go with what type of build. So build A is your standard, build B, and then build C is your MR version. So just a couple of things which they have highlighted to make note of. So if you're using A and B on, if you're using the standard kit, which I will be, it says about filling the front section where the cardinal goes, and then it also says about if you're using the edge rear wing, you have to use the little metal supports, and it tells you what side you have to drill them. Yeah, just looking over, steering wheel, plenty of decals for that, so that'd be your sort of stitching. And then your interior, definitely plenty of decals to go in there. It looks worse than what it is because it's giving you all the options. So you've got your seatbelt options, your seats, and then your interior as well. So yeah, going over brakes, you're on the side. So here for your rear diffuser, if you're doing the standard kit, it's just the plain rear diffuser. Doing the MR version, it's the one with the two sort of cutouts in them. Same with the wheels. They recommend for the MR that version. If you're doing the standard, the other version. So yeah, it is all sort of self-explanatory. They're not Tamiya, they're not Aoshima instructions. You will have to read them. Just double check everything before you start. That's normally what I do. I'll go through, familiarise myself with all the instructions, just know where everything is. So that was sort of the build instructions, and then the last bits, just their sort of recommended what the decals are included in the kit for liveries. So they're all sort of standard versions. And you got more there. So it does look nice. The options they've give you are nice. And then you're coming on to your MR, your MR version. So you've got the white one, the Apex Taxi, plain red one, and then you've got a red, a blue, a green, and a purple. So that's everything. So instruction wise, so they are available on scale mates if you don't get them in the kits, easy enough to download. Yeah, that's everything included in the kit. This will be hitting the bench soon. I'm still semi-deciding a body colour for it, but once I know, I'll show it as we're going along. So thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to speaking to you all soon.